Chromatic aberration is a phenomenon that occurs when a camera lens focuses wavelengths of color at different planes. For photographers, it's a problem, but for VFX artists, it can be used to add realism to CG shots. Today, we'll be looking at how to create this effect in HitFilm using a preset. I'm Javier Valbar for inScapeDigital.com. Let's get started. This effect is available for download now for free on the preset marketplace. The download will come with both a project file and a preset. If you just want to know how to set up the effect quickly, I'll go over that now before showing you how to actually create the distortion. Here I have my video file already imported, so I'll go to Import Composite Shot and find the Chromatic project file. I'll keep all of these options checkmarked, and after they've been loaded, I'll open the Final and the Add Footage composites. All you have to do is drag your video into the Add Footage timeline, and you're done. Back here in the Final Comp, you can see that all of the effects have been applied. If you're happy with the way it looks and don't want to adjust any of the settings, that's all there is to it. Now I'll be going over how I actually created the effect. First, I'll drag my footage into a comp and duplicate it. I'll make a new composite shot out of the top layer and name it Chromatic. Next, make 2 copies of your footage, as well as a grade, and name them RGB. Drag the Chromatic Aberration effect onto the R layer. So this is not a one-and-done process. It does require a bit of setup and work on your part, which is why I provided a project file. In the future, I would really like to be able to develop a plugin that does this automatically, but for now we'll stick with this. What I've done with this preset is give you all of the effects you need in one spot, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's effective right away. Let's drag the zoom blur and lens distort onto the grade layer. Then I'll move the G channel swap to my G layer, and the blue channel swap to my B layer. Now you can see this has separated your color channels into their own individual layers. I'll turn off the grade for now. Select the RGB layers and set the blend mode to lighten. This will make it look like the final shot. The distortion comes from you moving each layer. You can see that moving one color reveals its opposite. For example, moving the red channel reveals cyan, green reveals magenta, and blue reveals yellow. There are numerous color options depending on the look you're going for. The one I'm about to show you is just an example. I'll select the red channel and change the scale to 101.5, and that results in a small fringe. Then I'll go to the blue channel and set the scale to 98.5, sizing it in the opposite direction. If I zoom in, you can now see all 3 channels. I'll turn the grade back on and go to my original composite shot. Now you don't have to do this step, but chromatic aberration tends to affect the edges of your lens, rather than the whole thing, and too much of it can give your audience a headache. So I'll select the comp and draw an oval mask here. I'll set the feather to around 250 and invert it, so that it's only being shown on the outside. You can change the intensity by lowering the opacity of the layer. And that's all the setup you need. You can tweak the settings to fit your style if necessary. And like I said before, you can download this template for free at inScapeDigital.com/presets. I hope you guys find this useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next tutorial.